Greetings. Before we start the anime recap, I just want to clarify that the anime studio stated that every characters in this anime are over 18 and they are adult. So, YouTube staff, don't just assume everything just because your mind is messed up. Hey there, this is going to be a short recap of a family-friendly cultural anime. If you like vanilla, romance, and Alabama culture, then this anime is for you.
そろそろ夏を迎えようかというある日、母親から少々の小遣いアップを提案された。
The main character is currently working as a tutor for this girl, Riko. In addition, he also has a little sister, and her name is Mew. When Riko is getting a ruler from her bag, she is exposing her back to him. I'm not sure if she is giving him a hint at this point. Anyways, since he is a man of culture, he is using observation haki and enjoying such magnificent view. Suddenly, Mew barged into his room and yelled at him for staring at Riko. After that, it is Mew's turn to get tutored by him, so Riko can go home now.
なんで私がこんなお兄ちゃんに勉強教えてもらうとか最低。お兄ちゃん、真面目に家庭教師やってくんないならお母さんに言いつけるんだから。引き換えにあげてもらったお小遣い元に戻っちゃっても知らないからね。でも
Then, Riko whispered something to him, and she is very close to him although she could just said it out loud.
お兄さんの教え方すごくわかりやすくて助かります。
ああ、そう言ってもらえると嬉しいよ。
学園の先生よりわかりやすいくらいですよ。
For unknown reason, it looks like Mew is getting jealous, and instead of telling Riko off, she chose to flame him instead. He has no idea what to do, since he is a healthy young man, and his Excalibur is asking him to go for it. However, he also doesn't want Mew to hate him for that, so he is having a hard time in making a choice. In the end, he knew that he should never turn his back to his family, so he chose Mew. After that, he listened to Mew's advice and requested Riko to stand further away from him. That made her angry, and she tries to gaslight him into thinking that he is the problem. Despite that, he is not backing down and told her that she might make him misinterpret her action. Well, she is pressing her hopes and dreams against him, so there is not much to misinterpret anyway. As expected, she became sad and told him that she will be more careful next time. Mew quickly told Riko that she is not in the wrong, but Riko does not respond and left the room. Then, for unknown reason, Mew got angry at him for treating her that way, although she is the one who said all of that shit just now. Both of them are arguing with each other because of that now. In the meantime, Riko is still at the door, and she apologized to them for causing all of this. On the next day, he is spinning a fact that no one can refute.
女の子は難しいな。
Suddenly, someone knocked on his door because they actually respect his privacy. It is Mew, and she informed him that Riko is not coming back to get tutored by him. It seems like that issue yesterday has caused her to make that decision. Perhaps she is really hurt by that. After listening to that, he looks very sad. Mew got mad at him for looking that sad. Well, he is sad because he lost his side income, and Mew probably will not understand that anyway. Anyhow, she also got angry at him for staring at Riko's superior gene all the time. In addition, she also told him off for staring at other women's hopes and dreams when they are at outside. It's not like he has a choice or anything. Then, he said something about her, and I just realized that she has those inferior gene, just like the editor.
誰もそんな話はしてないでしょ。お兄ちゃんのバカ。
After listening to his remark, she became angry at him. He quickly explained to her that this is just a misunderstanding, and he did not mean it that way.
いや、ただ俺はミュウだってリコちゃんに負けないくらい可愛いって言いたかっただけで。
Then, she closed the door, but it looks like she did not lock it, because locking door in anime can actually breaks the timeline. After that, she suddenly gave him a kiss because that is what a family does, right? That surprised him, but he accepted her warm family gesture in the end. I guess she is a tsundere after all. Without wasting any time, they begin their family bonding activity. After he did all sort of family-oriented stuff, he begins to explore her dungeon which is for family only. He did not wear any protective gear because it is very disrespectful to his family. In the end, he gave her some family-sized protein shake. After their family bonding session is over, she asked him if he belongs to her alone now.
これでお兄ちゃんは私だけのお兄ちゃんになった。
ああ、俺はミュウの、そしてミュウは俺の恋人になってくれたんだよな。
Well, he is her family, so I don't know why is she asking that. Anyways, he told her that they are lover now, and he has finally embraced Alabama culture on that day, so did she.
お兄ちゃんがどうしてもって言うなら仕方がないから私がお兄ちゃんの恋人になってあげてもいいよ。
俺が今まで見てきた中で一番可愛いミユがそこにいた。
When the exam results are out, she is very happy because she got a 90 on her math test. Not gonna lie, as an Asian, that is still pretty bad, because she should get a full mark on that. Anyways, since she is a tsundere, she told her mom that he has nothing to do with it, although he has been tutoring her all this time. Despite saying that, she entered his room and asked him to help her with her study again.
それは構わないけど、ミユ、今回のテスト点数良かったんだって。これもお兄ちゃんが徹夜して頑張って作った問題集のおかげ。
When he is trying to explain some sense to her, he realized that she is gone just like my dad when he went to get the milk. Anyways, it looks like she did not even want to listen to him, since he is just yapping. After a while, he went to her room to call for her, but there is no response. When he opens the door, he realized that she is taking an afternoon nap. He knew that this is a perfect opportunity, so he wants to pull a family-friendly prank on her. He begins to explore her family-oriented dungeon and gave her some freshly baked protein pie in the end. During all of that, she did not even wake up. I am not sure if that is possible. I guess I will try that on the editor for research purposes.
いつもの朝、天気清朗なれども欲高し。そう、一度知ってしまった果実の味は忘れられないってやつだ。
それじゃ行ってきまーす。
ミユ、ちょっと待て。
なに？早くしないと遅れちゃうよ。何してんの？
On the next day, he requested her to become a brave and stunning woman by not wearing anything that can protect her dungeon. She is reluctant at first, but she gave in to his request in the end because he is her family.
大丈夫かな？知り合いに見つからないかな？
本番はまだこれからだ。
When they are on the train, he wants to roleplay as a famous actor in the Japanese educational documentary, so he is using her as his acting material. During all of that, no one really noticed their Oscar-worthy acting. When they got off the train, she accidentally yelled that she is in her default skin under her protective gear. Well, as expected, that got a lot of attention, and those guys are even trying to take picture of her. Damn, that is pretty messed up, and that is the end of Mew's route.
お兄ちゃんの
The next one is Rico's route, and he is actually not too timing. After he was flamed by Mew, he has no choice but to turn his back on his family and decided to choose Rico. Right after that, Rico's phone suddenly rings, and it looks like something urgent came up, so she has to go home immediately.
わかった。どうしよう、帰らなきゃ。みゆちゃん、お兄さん、ごめんなさい。
After he finished his bath, he entered his room and realized that Rico is waiting for him in his room. He is surprised when he saw her, and he accidentally exposed his Excalibur right in front of her. He yelled like a little bitch, and Mew came to check on him. He quickly told her some lies to chase her away. When the coast is clear, Rico explained that her phone call just now is actually fake, and she did that just to sneak away from them, which ultimately catching him off guard. Now, she is all alone with him, and she can study in peace. Wait, I think she means it that way, right? I guess the fuck not, since she took his hand and landed on her superior genes.
これって、みゆちゃんを裏切ることになるかも。でも。
Then, she confessed her love to him and wants to know how does he feel about her. She also stated that she couldn't control herself now and she is betraying Mew. He has no idea what is she talking about since he is not taking the Alabama route in this timeline. After that, she switched into her default skin and told him that it's time for protein time. At that moment, she also noticed that something is rising, but it is not the shield hero. He quickly told her that he is a healthy young man, so this is just a normal reaction. After that, both of them starts the protein time. It seems like this is her first time getting her dungeon explored, and she doesn't belong to the street after all. In the end, he knew that she is not his family yet, so he retreats at the last second and used Protein Blast outside her dungeon. Ever since that day, it looks like both of them are in a relationship.
お兄さんの恋人にしてくれるんですか？嬉しいです。本当に嬉しい。
さて、晴れてリコちゃんと恋人同士になった俺。
One day, he received a letter from someone. It looks like he has no idea who sent that to him, so he decided to check it out. That person wants to meet him at the gym storeroom, so he went there. When he opened the door, he is surprised to see Riko there. She told him that she is the one who sent him the letter because she wants to find an excuse to be alone with him.
そうか。で、相談って何？
お兄さん、今の私の話を聞いてました？相談なんて口実です。あ、もう一回だけ言いますよ。二人きりになりたかっただけです。
リコちゃん、それって。
At that exact moment, he knew that his time to come has come. After that, she changed into her gym uniform because they are going to exercise very hard later. Before that, she makes sure to lock the door, and she actually did it without breaking a sweat. After that, both of them are sitting next to each other, and the situation is quite awkward for him. He has no idea what to say to her.
なんかここ静かでちょっとだけいけない気分になりますね。
いや、いけないってここ学園内だし。
He is reluctant at first, but she informed him that no one will be coming except them.
でも誰も来ませんよ。ほらほら、さっき鍵もかけましたし。
She begins the calories burning exercise by playing Bouncing Simulator 2024 with him. Trust me, that will burn a lot of calories. Their healthy exercise lasts for about 8 minutes in the anime. He knew that she might need some healthy snack after this, so he baked her the finest and healthiest protein pie in the world. Suddenly, they could hear someone at the door.
おかしいにゃ、中から鍵がかかってる？すいません、中に誰かいますか？
It is Mew, and he knew that he will get busted for busting. Fortunately, it was locked by Riko so she couldn't enter. However, Mew stated that she has a key for the back door, so she is going through there instead. At that moment, both of them knew that they will get caught.
もう昼休み終わり？まあ、明日でいっか。
Fortunately, the bell rang, so Mew gives up on her thought and left. They are relieved, but Riko suddenly remembered that she has gym class next, and her clothes is dirty from all of his protein just now.
そうだ、みゆちゃんに借りればいいんだ。こんな可愛い彼女が困っているのですから、親身になって相談に乗ってくれるのが男というものではないでしょうか。
なんて長いセリフの責任転嫁なんだ。
責任転嫁って何ですか。だいたいお兄さんは男のくせに細かいことをいつも。
僕たち本当の恋人同士になれたみたいです。
Well, it looks like that is a wholesome happy ending. Thus, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. This anime has 2 episodes. The first episode is Mew's route, while the second episode is Riko's route. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone, or with your families for some top 10 families moment.